Hey everyone, it's November. Today I'm going to be doing something really special. I've been wanting to do a collection tour for a while, and I finally have my shit sort of straightened out, so we're just going to dive right into it because I kind of want to show off my displays. So first up, I want to show off my new inboxes, which are just kind of hung up on the wall. This G4 one is very special to me. This was the very first Littlest Pet Shop set I got when I started collecting LPS when I was little. Like, when I first started, gaining a consciousness to LPS. I sort of don't have some of my displays, organized pet-wise, but, a lot of these pets are just some of my favorites. I have my kangaroos, there's, some collies and short hairs and pets that I really like back there. And then up front I have some of my characters. This is Alice, this is KK, these are two versions of Elsker. I just like her. She doesn't have a name. That's Virgil. There's a couple mini pets back there that I really like. And then on my bookcase, I do have some keychains. This is an official one. This was made by Littlest Panda Cafe. I do have a charm bracelet that I got off eBay, and then I just have a rosary. And then I also have a little jade keychain. And then first up, I have my Bonbon display. Bonbon cats are my favorite Littlest Pet Shop mold. I have them all. There are a couple that I do want to get duplicates of, that one's kind of messed up, but I really love these. I also have some plushies in the back and a little pen. And then this is one of my other favorites. I have another new in box that I got from Panda. All of my teensies are in here. There's a couple pets up there that I really like. I have a new in box of LPS 511, which was my childhood mascot. She's very, very special to me. Of course, I have my out-of-box one, along with my Euro Great Dane and a Spaniel from Panda. I also have this LPS jewelry box, which I had to get imported from Austria. It is one of my favorite things in my collection. And then I also have some LPS that I really like and more of my characters. This is Seven, this is Bo, this is Claire. Oh wait, no, this is Bo. I forgot his name. But he does have a name. This is Lavette, and I just like this bunny. This is mostly a Pokemon shelf, but I do have some customs. This was made by my friend Silver, along with this Sprigatito right here. This one I bought off of somebody on Mercari. So there's those. I do have some shelves above my desk. Here are some of my LPS seals. Seals are another one of my favorite animals, so I really like to collect the LPS ones. I also have my Eurofox right there. And then there's a couple miscellaneous LPS on my little trinket shelf right here, and my horse shelf. I've got a little zebra. My desk isn't anything special. I just have one fish right here. This new pelican that I got that hasn't found a home. There's these guys which hang out on my computer. But that's really it for my LPS stuff on my desk. Down here I do have some more favorites. This little kitty fell over. This little chameleon was made by Panda. I got him last year. And then on that shelf I also do have this little Pokemon tin which has a lot of my mini LPS. I love to collect these. They are one of my favorite things in my collection. I do have a bunch of LPS stuff underneath my desk, so I'll show you guys that. This first container has some of my mold collections, so I do have my lot bunnies in here, my chow chows, all of my dragonflies. There's some black light G7s because they do tend to leak their colors on other pets, so I didn't want to risk anything. And there's just a couple other random pets in here that I didn't have space for. So none of these containers are really organized, so I'll just show you guys what's in them. I've got some random pets, some stickers. In this one, I have some collector cards. I think this is a Valentine's. Oh wait, no, that's a business card, but there's that kind of stuff. Some more cards and some more little mini pets. Another variant of the Comic-Con keychain by Panda. And then in here, there's just a whole bunch of random pets. There's some of my crabs, there's a custom, a bunch of new gens, that kind of stuff. The second container has more cards, a Valentine's. There's some mini pets back there. Just some random pets. more random dogs, I guess. And then this one is missing a latch, but there's a whole bunch of like dogs and new gens in here that I like, but just don't have room to display. And then lastly, this one has a bunch of minis. I think these are all mini pets. This is a little dangler. More minis. I really like this octopus. I think he's funny. And then in here, it's a bunch of just random disorganized pets. There's not really a lot to say, but there's some basic fun, some G3, some G4, some G2. It's not organized at all. And then this is my other bookcase. Up on top, I do have some pets that I really like. Some customs, my Octagawa and my Otasaku, my blue chick, my sharks, this cute little G7 I just got, this organizer which has all of my stuff, well, not all of my accessories, but there's like clothes in here, this is food, this is toys, more food, like household stuff, that kind of thing. There's some pets up here that I really like, this gorgeous Cocker Spaniel. All of these kind of fall over because the wall shakes, but some more of my characters. That's Lucian and that's Riley. This horse I just got, that's Violet. She doesn't have a name. I also just got these two cuties, and then there's like a really cute custom back there, and some other pets I just really like. The second shelf has my laying Persian display, all of my laying Persians, and then there's like some new in boxes that I really like, my Trouble Game, and some basic fun plushies. Second shelf, more pets that I like. It's kind of miscellaneous over here. A new in box that I really like. My capybaras, some jumbos, my diary, stickers. There's also a house back there. This third shelf is a bit less LPS-y, but I do have two of my customs of Boneyard, my Anthro of Elsker. This is my Cat Boneyard's urn, which is who these guys are based off of and who this one is based off of. I have a jumbo mascot of my mascot Fernbloom that my boyfriend made me for my birthday this year. I have a Jade plushie, and I have my old version of Fernbloom. Down here I just have some houses, my airplane, this camper I'm going to repaint. There's also a little Woodsy's house right here. Up by my TV, I just have a couple of pets that I really like, along with my crystals, my little Aphmau kitty, this G3 Wisteria that I really love because I love G3 My Little Pony. These behemoth shelves are from Amazon. I'm pretty sure they're for spices or for like other collectibles, but I use them for LPS. I have a couple of some favorites, my little teensies, They Might Be Giant CD, this new in-box Sugar Glider, and my badger shrine, because badgers are my favorite animals, but they're really hard to find stuff of. So I have my little badger custom by Vivid. And then I have all of my corgis. I believe I have them all. My crouching cats, little danglers. A lot of these are just pets that I really like or are really rare. Like, this is a variant. This is a really rare blind bag pet. She's really expensive. Expensive. These two are really expensive. My little LPS Popular collection. I'm getting Tom soon, so he'll be up there. And then there's just some other pets that I really like. And then over here I have this other case where my LPS or my My Little Pony collection is, but I do have a lot of my houses. I have some displays down here. My biggest LPS house is right here. These are like Fisher-Price houses that work really good for LPS. Some of my Schleich horses are right here, which I also use for LPS. And then this container houses the rest of my LPS, which are like not organized at all. I do eventually want to display some of these, but I just have so many pets that there's not enough room to display them all. And that's what kind of sucks about having a big collection, is it's just really hard to find the space for everything. But I do love all of my pets equally, and they all mean a lot to me, so there's them. This is a really big container. I got it from Dollar Tree if anybody wants the same one. And then this is going to be really hard to see, but I do have my bigger accessories in this container in my closet. It's a whole bunch of stuff. I can't really get it out because this closet door is broken. And then on my bed, I do have some LPS plushies. I've got this little ducky. I have this giant monkey back here, which I got at a thrift store. And then I also have this kitty right here, which I did put candy on because I just think it's cute. Okay, that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want something more detailed or you want to see something in my collection a little bit more in depth, please let me know. I am so happy to make videos about it. And also, I just wanted to say this video is not intended to brag. I do work a full-time job, and I have been working a full-time job since I was 16. So, this is a massive collection that I've been getting over the span of multiple years. This is not something that my parents give me or something that I don't have to work for because I worked very hard for the pets in my collection. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I am so happy that you guys stayed tuned. See y'all next time!